All right, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3 and 1. All right, it says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. All right, verse 8, it says, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. All right, and we're in that time, all right, of war. All right, where scriptures say they shall say peace and safety and sudden destruction cometh. All right, but first thing first, I want to give all praises, glory, honor, and power that's due to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles at Great Millstone, those who rule well who I learned this truth from. Salutation to the brothers stiffly pushing this one truth, in all sincerity and diligence, risking your lives and freedoms to do so. And shalom to the rest of the elect as we all await the second Exodus coming quickly by the hands of the Lord Yahweh Shah. It's your brother Kagabar. All right, and I want to do this lesson ultimately going into the time of war. All right, and how that draft, mandatory draft is coming back. Okay, that mandatory draft is coming. And what inspired me to do this lesson, all right, was this article that I seen. You see here, entitled European Leaders Warn that Conscription will be necessary as the EU launches an $840 billion program to prepare for war with Russia. All right. And they ultimately launching that program because Trump has paused the aid to Ukraine. All right. And amidst these tensions, of these world powers. All right. With these tensions being at an all time high. All right. Well, when you look at America, man, what are they doing? They're ultimately souring their relationship with their allies. OK, look at Canada. OK, and the tariffs that's, been imposed on them by, America. All right, as well as the tariffs, this dude Trump threatened to put on the EU. All right, and not only that, you have, Trump as well as the unelected billionaire, Elon Musk, okay, talking about a withdrawal from NATO is possible. So now those European members are like, look, man, we have to bolster our defenses, okay, because they know that war with Russia is inevitable, man. And don't think just because, Trump and Putin is all buddy in the front of the cameras that this war is not coming, man. Okay. Hey, we know according to prophecy that this thing is going to happen. All right. All right. And matter of fact, Salaki, I had another article pulled up. OK, going into the very subject. All right. Dealing with the that bill that they just passed over there in the EU. All right. It says calls grow in Germany to bring back military service. Germany's conservatives, who are set to lead the next government, argued Tuesday the country should quickly reintroduce compulsory military service. OK, quickly. And compulsory means what? It's mandatory, man. Right. Compulsory, required by law or a rule, obligatory. Which guess what, man? For you Americans, you Babylonians over here in America that think that, the war is not going to touch this soil and you just going to be over here watching everything go down from, from the distance. No, you're getting drafted off, man. That's why they're lowering the conscription age over here. And not only that, hey, that information went out that women can be selected for the selective service, man. Matter of fact, let me look that real quick. Give me one moment. See, this war, man. Hey, and this shit's about to go down. All right. And scriptures go into that, which I'm going to grab that in a moment. Yeah, this is going out. Right. Women may be required to register for the draft. U.S. military draft bill would require women to register for selective service because ultimately they're going to need bodies. See? All right, they're going to need bodies, man, and this war is inevitable. See, matter of fact, before I jump into that article, let me read a little bit. This is Joel. Matter of fact, we'll start in 2nd Ezra 16. And verse 31, it says, even so in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword. Okay, because scriptures tell you the Most High is going to fill America, Babylon the Great, with fanners. Okay, when you read in Jeremiah the 51st chapter, Okay, he's filling this place with fanners, which are those foreign troops. Okay, the sleeper cells, right? All of these different, that's why they're talking about T attacks are coming, and whatnot. Nobody really fully knows what's going on with the planes falling out of the skies and, the different incidents that happened at the start of the year, the random fires. See, because the Most High has filled this place. That's why you had that open border. All right. It says, even so in those days, there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their house with the sword, because the plan is to ultimately declare martial law, man. And that's why Trump is moving how he's moving, because chaos is about to ensue. And it's all a means to an end for these elites, man. It says, verse 32, and the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her plants, and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel there through. It's pretty much a giving you a visual, man, of, hey, when this goes down, okay, when all hell breaks loose, there's going to be no city workers, landscaping and taking the trash, and taking the garbage out and maintaining the buildings and maintaining the no, man. Everything is nature's pretty much going to take its course. And we kind of got a glimpse of that with that pandemic, when you had deers and, random animals popping up and, walking on the streets, just popping up where they don't belong, man. It's really they, hey, we know Esau took the land from them, but you get the point. All right. It says, verse 33, here's the point. The virgins shall mourn having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. See, so these wars, all right, are coming. These wars are inevitable, man. This is why they speaking about reintroducing a compulsory military service over there in the EU. Well, guess what? That's coming to America too, man. Right? Because at the same time with Trump, looking to impose those tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China. Well, China is there at that point where they said, look, war is possible, man. War is possible. So we know that, hey, by design, this place will be will go into this third war, man. You Americans, you're going to get your ass drafted off over there to fight in what you call the Middle East. Okay. You will be gathered up over there because it's prophecy for the nations to be gathered in that region and aid to face that slaughter. That slaughterhouse, man. Matter of fact, here's another precept in Joel 2 and 20, which when you read Joel 2, it's ultimately it gives you the description, the metaphor, the breakdown of this third war, man. The missiles and what's about to take place. Okay. And the reason for Joel 2 is when you read Joel chapter 3. All right. But Joel 2 and 20, it says, but I will remove far off from you the north. Matter of fact, Salaki, give me one moment. I want to grab it in this this particular Bible app. OK, because when you see the heading for verse 18, it says deliverance promised. Right. This is Joel 2 and 18. It says, then will Yahweh be jealous for his land and pity his people. All right. Yea, Yahweh will answer and say unto his people, behold, I will send you corn and wine and oil, and ye shall be satisfied therewith. And I will no more make you a reproach among the heathen, man. So this is the reason why this third woe is taking place, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is set to send Yahushua to deliver his people for the final time, man. See, and when you read Joel 3, like I said, it tells you, that due to the controversy of Zion and et cetera, man, this is why you heathen are about to be judged, man. OK, fiercely. Verse 20, here's the point. It says, but I will remove far from you the northern army. OK, North America, man. You Americans, you Babylonians. It says, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate. OK, ultimately, the desert of Arabia, right? The so-called Middle East, right? With his face toward the east sea, OK, and his hinder part toward the utmost sea. And his stink shall come up and his ill savor shall come up because he had done great things, which ultimately that stink is going to be all those dead bodies, man. Right? The body shall be cast out as dung. OK, And that was the point. All right. The Northern Army, that's North America, man. You people, right? Even though this article is going into, the EU and what they're looking to do. Okay, because they know this war is coming. Well, guess what, man? You Americans, this is what you can look forward to as well. Right? And we just showed you in Second Ezra's, all of you fucking women, could be warm. Your ass gonna be mourning these damn streets, fending for yourself, because hey, your husband's getting drafted off. And matter of fact, a lot of you women are gonna get drafted off too, man. And that's what we just showed you. See, so this is a time for war, man. All right. Now let me read a bit of this article. Let's read a little bit, try to touch on some key points. It says EU chief unveils $800 billion European defense plan. Trump pauses aid to Ukraine after Zelensky clash. And it says we urgently have to rearm Europe, EU chief after Ukraine talks. So they're getting ready, man, gearing up, and this has been taking place for the last several years. You've been hearing a lot about, those European countries warning their citizens to stock up. I remember an article talking about get candles and, batteries and, certain things to pretty much get ready for this third world war. OK, that's really already underway. All right. But it's getting to that point to where now you can expect the draft to come back, man. All right, let me read a bit. It says Friedrich Merz, head of the CDU-CSU bloc that won last month's elections, has argued that in the era of U.S. President Donald Trump, Europe will have to better handle its own security. In the era of U.S. President Donald Trump, Europe will have to better handle its own security, man. And now you can see why scriptures say the beast shall hate the whore. Why the 10 horns are going to turn on this place, man. Because they right at the front door with Russia, and here you are, got the U.S. under Trump pausing aid to Ukraine. And we understand that you motherfuckers is responsible, for the reason why that shit's, is kicked off in the first place. So now the EU's like, well, shit, man, we got to start looking to fend for ourselves, after that, I think, forget that damn Edomite name. He went over there and made a speech, and after that, they were saying that, yeah, they Salaki, man, I forget what the guy name was, but I won't speak on it until it comes to me. But it says the defense policy spokesman of his center-right alliance, Florian Hahn, told Bild Daily that Germany's suspension of conscription no longer fits the current threat situation. See, suspension of conscription no longer fits the current threat situation. So the threat is so high, they're going to have to bring that conscription back. And not only that, they're going to lower the age. They're just going to need bodies, man. And this is what you Americans can look forward to. Fears about the future strength of NATO have surged in Europe after Trump has increasingly sided with long isolated Russia against Ukraine, upending the Western consensus of recent years. And for all you people that don't think we're going to go to war with Russia just because Trump's in office, man, well, read Ezekiel 38. The Most High is going to shake this shit up, man, and cause things to happen to where, that superficial bond that you may think that they have or whatever, man, these world leaders are ultimately in bed together, man. Okay, because who wins? Who wins at the end of this is the elites. They're the ones who win when it's all said and done, and the only expense is at the expense of you people's lives. The casualties. All right, they're gonna get rich through this shit, man, and they'll sacrifice you people to do that shit in a heartbeat. All right, but as you can see, all right, this war is coming, man, because we're in that time. All right, to where ultimately, man, you people gonna have to get ready for this. All right. Because this thing is coming quickly, man. All right, this thing is happening quickly, especially what's happening over there in the dealing with the state of Israel. All right, and everything. Okay, so it's only a matter of time before this America fully, what I'm saying, is gets involved and starts sending you people overseas, man. All right, but hey, that's it on that. I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh by Shemiel Shah. DTA Wababa Ball. Shalom.